deal with. So the question is how do you sort of make yourself, make your particular email known and aware so people can take action on it. So, see, why don't you go ahead and answer this question for us?
Right. Thanks, Dave.
Or sorry, Jack, apologies.
I'll probably change my name after the session, but thanks very much. You know, when I was growing up, my parents always told me, if you're last, that's the best position. Of course, they also knew the limits of my athletic abilities, so that's why they convinced me that was the case. So we're going to talk about ActiveMail. ActiveMail brings the power of a website inside your email. Anything you can do on a website, you can do inside email. It comes from a company that's actually been innovating for over 5 years. We started in the secure email space with banks, governments, financial institutions, and we help them create interactive two-way communication. Based on that technology, we said, you know, this is really broadly applicable to multiple industries. And a couple of months ago, we came out with ActiveMail, which is a way for people to be able to interact, no matter what type of email you're sending, directly with consumers. Today, we're proud to announce that we have over 500,000 downloads of our product, and it's starting to be adopted in multiple different industries. So let's kind of give you an example, especially from the lead gen industry. You guys know you're all about forms, you're all about conversion. Well, the way that we like to show it is you start with a form that you send out, and today there's typically one static image. How do you get somebody to interact with, let's say, Degree and get them to fill out that form? Well, generally it's a static image, and you have to have them click and be in the context where images are turned on, they really want to interact with you. With ActiveMail, the opportunity is that you have the form that's live. As the user sees all the different fields, they can fill them out real-time inside the email in the same context that they're actually seeing the rest of their email. So if they're in that mindset of getting work done, they see the form, they can interact with it, and they get the results right there within the email. This doesn't just remove a click, this actually builds engagement because it gives people a chance to take the action when they're in the mindset to do work when they're thinking about going through their email. Another example of this, kind of similar to lead generation, would be a daily deal offer. We do put the icon in the inbox as a way to attract attention, but it's also an anti-phishing device because it makes sure that you are an authorized sender and the user who's seeing that is authorized to see the content. You click on that, and now you're able to see rich content, like video, playing directly in email. And unlike today, most of the daily deals, you have to make a decision when you see an offer like this that you have to decide whether you interact with it or not. And the challenge you have is you have to guess, is this the right offer, the right user, the right time of day? And you're pretty much making a bet that 99.9% of the time is wrong. The user doesn't click, they don't interact. With ActiveMail, you can give the user the opportunity to say, you know what, this is not that interesting to me, let me see the next one. Well, that's not that interesting to me, what's the next one? And having that ability to interact with the content directly inside the email is a differentiator that you will now allow the user to start giving you interaction inside what they're already interacting with you as a sender. If you want to add social media functionality, like and share, commenting, etc., all that can be enabled within the email. Let me give you kind of a final example to kind of show you all the power that we have of the product that can apply across multiple different ways you want to build engagement. I'll take it from a media company that I think has been very successful in building an engagement of users, and that's Ellen. Ellen actually has over 12 million followers on her Twitter feed. Lots of people that sign up for her newsletter. And like most newsletters, it's got good content, it's got sweepstakes and pictures and videos and other things, and for the most part, the action that they're asking you to do is click here. It's not necessarily personalized, it's not specific to what you want to interact with, just click here and go to our website. Whereas if this was an ActiveMail, what you're able to do is you can play the video. Oops, all right, it is not there. You can play the video, trust it's on the site, you can see it. You can interact with the sweepstakes. So let's say there the user wants to fill out, you can do pre-form, you can do geo-targeting so that that form already has information of where their IP address is. And the user now, again, they can engage directly inside the context of what they're already comfortable with. If you show them other videos, they can interact with that. And usually inside your email, there might be one action that you want, a small little step to build that engagement. And if the user did that, for example, fill out a poll, they can see those results right there inside the email. So the effort to benefit ratio, getting them to do one little click, we give that a much lower bar using ActiveMail by allowing you to bring that interaction inside the email. You have rich images, could be video pictures. You want the user to start browsing in your email the same way we do on the website. So unlike it being purely transaction-based now, you can build that engagement by giving them more content they can interact with. And finally, people talk about this trade-off between social media and email. Our view is that everybody's spending more time on email. It is the largest social network. Let's bring the social media tools inside email. Let's allow for people to actually tweet and answer that inside the email. So in this Ellen example, when you have your 12 million fans, let them tweet right back to you inside the email, and you'll see amazing engagement that you can build up. These are just some of the examples. We serve a large array of clients, again, with 500,000 people that already have our plugin. It's a great addressable base that you can be able to test with. It's very easy to set up a campaign. So I'd love to be able to talk to you more about it. I'm Jeff at ActivePath.com. Thanks very much.
Great, thanks a lot, Jeff. So quick question. So Jeff, Delete, you guys have technology which solves a very similar problem, right? Which is really providing the sort of the innovation, the richness of HTML 5.0 and the interactivity right in your inbox. So I just wanted to do sort of a 30-second speed round. So Jeff, starting with you, 30 seconds. Why is your technology? And by the way, I want to encourage all of you guys to try both of their technologies. But why is yours different? What sets your technology apart?
So it comes from our heritage of being in the enterprise space. We've got the scalability and stability and security that really thought through. We're using this in billions of different
Email examples, and so we know that this can scale. And what I think a lot of senders are worried about is, will you be able to kind of work with me no matter how big I get? I think our heritage is a company that work with very large financial institutions allows people to be comfortable about that. And ultimately, you measure with the results. The results are great when you see how many people are already interacting with it.
Yeah, and you actually have a long history with banks and financial institutions using this technology for secure transactions. And so it's Jeff, right?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know if you're going there. Absolutely. Citibank is using our technology in South America. The company is actually headquartered in Israel, and the largest bank is there using the technology as well. So we know that if it's secure, works for them, it definitely works for anybody that's looking to engage customers in whatever the industry they're